week.
I mean, when you think about these weak institutions that we talk about, and as lawyers would say, the Constitution is very clear on these institutions and their independence at work.
Yes.
Where we talk of these institutions being weak, one asks the question, how independent are they?
Yes, that's another thing.
Have they seized their power? Because if someone understands the power they have by virtue of the powers given to them by the Constitution, they would move and just act. Because though I've offered myself to interpret.
No, it's a very interesting discussion. The question actually should be, why are they weak? Is it intentional?
Yes.
I would like to say that you just rightly that you've said it, the legal framework allows for independent commissions, gives them the freedom, allows for the police to be also independent. But when it comes to the whole process of selecting commissioners, I think there's actually some effort that is actually done, and this again goes back to the fact that we're coming from an authoritarian style of leadership where we're used to controlling institutions. So on paper, many of our institutions are actually independent in quotes, but actually in reality, even if you look at, for example, I remember some time back, I don't know if it was the control of budget. Claimed that she was she had been threatened or something like that.
There was a case like
that. But you're an independent
body.
You're an independent commissioner. You're an independent chair of a particular commission. So we need, first of all, when as we continue to grow and as we continue to build institutions, we really need to look at, first of all, the quality. Most of these people pass through vetting in Parliament. We really need to get the right people in Parliament so that then we can get the subsequent approvals for the right people to hold the right positions. Otherwise, we'll just keep circling round and round and not getting anywhere. When I was in high school, the rowdiest kid in the class usually was made the class monitor.
Oxymoron.
Yes. And the reason for that is that once they became the class monitor, then the class would come down.
Yeah.
So even as we say we need to get the right people, maybe some of these culprits post 2027, once they go through some kind of vetting, we should have Duale, for example, as a NCIC commissioner, and then maybe we'll get some headway and move forward. But we really need the independent commissions and independent offices to really step up. Now, will that happen given where we are? I don't see it happening. As a matter of fact, I kind of see it getting more gloomy and more dark. But they say it's always darker before dawn.
This dawn.